appears only to me. With this vision of the past.
Do you know anything about this place?
No, Lord Captain. And trust me, I hope to remain in this state of blissful ignorance until my dying day. Just knowing that this abyss exists at all is enough to poison my mind.
It is possible the xenos Elliot could tell you something about this place. After all, she is in some way related to its denizens. And she is responsible for the fact that we are here at all.
Any thoughts on how we might get out of here?
I am sorry to say I do not. If we had our ship and crew at our disposal, we could be safely within its walls, conduct reconnaissance of this place, and in the end, meet our deaths in battle against the xenos, as befits true servants of the God Emperor. However, we are deprived of our usual resources. Now we can only rely on our weapons and our wits. Perhaps the Emperor's angel might share something of what he has learned during his captivity within these walls. Discover what is on his mind, but try not to anger him. Ulfar's temper is ferocious indeed.
I must take my leave. Oh. This. Okay. So I guess it's... Go on to...
The Emperor sets my path. The pain will subside. Thank you. Ministration is a holy task. Blessed be the hand of the healer.
I always keep my options open.
You use the flame me, smite me. That house whispers are nothing like it. Usual clear, almost malicious. Go try that. You will find me a prayer. It looks at you, it looks up at you. Dark eyes clear. You find me at prayer. Darkness surrounds you. You require the spirit. Ravage master. You distraught because of the justice, fate, and deaths betrayed by the commissar. Yes, I am. I was the one who found those people, brought them to the commissar. I prayed for them and I gave them hope, and he sent them to the boudoir to die for those monsters. For those monsters' amusement. They might have, in their final moments, they might have thought I too had betrayed them. And once more failed to be the wickedness where I should have seen it. I failed those people, loyal and brave. It is not only that I thought, naively, that faith and perseverance that help us, help me, but through the schemes, all xenos, that we were on a path to freedom. In truth, though, it was just all another part of act, the vile master, being cracking with glee as they observed my foolish. Remain steadfast, will break from this darkness. Thank you for your words. No was already there. Tell me, Doctor, do you trust me? Please look into my hair. Let me see. I do, you're faithful. If I'm deserving of your... I'll try it. Close hope is her. The eyes of Emperor am drawing closer to a ring. Another before the darkness all around me thick. In the clutches of capture strong. To give myself the battle, needing all things. Someone such must spare my confession. Of course. I killed Theodora on balances. Oh my god. Why? What? The red raises her head slightly and looks around, clearly not fully understanding what's sensing the shift in the mood around here. Yes, it was me, not your treacherous behavior, not the cultist, me. You speak with a strength of pride and honor in your voice. I remember every last detail. The ship was under attack. I got my weapon and ran to your side because I thought it was my duty to protect the Emperor's chosen. What detail? It is when I burst into your study. Theodora won balances, not trader, holding a sorcerer's artifact, radiating with profane light. Was a lens like the ones we saw in the Archetype system, except it was smaller and far more potent. I instantly knew it to be a weapon of the archenemy. I have seen objects like it before on Salis Prime, planet where I had thought the sacred religion where had nearly died at the hands of cultists. So many things were made clear to me at that moment. Obviously, the revelations, obvious the answer to how these heretics have found their way to a planet known to none but those of Valancius. I fired before I could even comprehend what I was seeing. As light must have guided my hand, for one shot was all I took. With a pistol burst destroyed both the archer and its owner's black hair. But I did not regret killing her. Nor do I regret it now. This one could have been nice to be voice acted. I regret it now. Theodora has succumbed to the archenemy and Stark sorcerer. The entire attack on the ship was merely the result of hearing void crews feed over their spoils, and I realized it in my heart the moment I saw the artifact in her hand. But standing in that same room was the Honorable Archmeritan, a devout servant of the Imperial, and the reason I had made it of Salis Prime after the cultism. When he saw me fighting Theodora, he instinctively rushed to protect him. I killed her too. Do you remember the orphans I once asked you to meet with? The trader, one of the boys was the son of the man I killed. My whole life had sworn I would not allow villains to orphan children of the Imperium, and then I did so myself. Lady Theodora, nor fell at the hand of the one meant to protect the servants of God Emperor. I've never doubted the security of the balances bloodline when we were close. But now, the very foundations on which the power of the race rests to be being violated. When I look at you now, these are not. You hack. Two-faced veteran. Killing Theodora right when the ship was Imperial. And when she was doing everything to save us. I'll walk away from this. Ibira, stop. Now. Why? Why should I stop? Why should you stop me? She'll put a bullet in your head just like she did with Theodora the moment she finds the smallest reason to suspect me. Vera, you're blinded by grief. Stop. None of us is perfect. Vera is breathing heavily as she looks at you with a mixture of despair and trust. And she suddenly seems to admit everything was going so well when Theodora was alive. She appreciated me. She gave me new life. And the voices were barely giving me any trouble. But then, after she started seeing her in my dream, after she started seeing her in my dreams, and the voices started calling me in night. And that looks like it comes. Not her agenda. Hilda notices your attention, and after a moment of hesitation calls out, "You should not mourn her, and neither should you think that she had a particularly high opinion of you. You are all just tools to her. Were Theodora still alive, it would not shield you from madness. But better, not clinging to regrets, the path to salvation always lies in the future. I know. But you're still a psychopath who pulls a trigger for things later. And I look. Let me see something. So I'm reading something. It says if I get okay, let's try this. You should have told me the truth. No reason to condemn you. Theodora deserved to die. Her treachery. As for the collateral damage. Yeah, I suppose you're right. But to punish the heretic, I punish her indeed. I'm glad I have revealed the truth to you, Andrea. This dishonesty has been driving me out of my mind. Okay. Oops. Nice. I was reading that it cancel like it will give us later on a power up for server.
Xenos scum! You don't belong in this galaxy.
Are you challenging me, Phil?
You will pay an even greater price.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father. I hunger for battle. See how the